from Roberta's. It is your Tuscan Trio. You get a tomato, and it's not just any tomato. It is the first patio container Roma tomato. You get the most perfect basil, and you get the most perfect oregano. And when I talk about perfect, I am well aware, and you are well aware, that you can go buy basil, oregano, and a tomato plant probably at the grocery store right now. But what you will not get are these varieties that are bred for taste, like beyond delicious. They have a compact growth, so they're awesome for containers, but they are going to produce, especially these tomatoes, a bounty that you would expect to only find if you had like a small farm and you were putting these in the ground. And they produce very, very quickly. Oh my gosh, looking at that pesto is making me hungry. So this is just a couple of the reasons why I already ordered these. You're getting all 3 plants for 4 easy payments of $3.70 with free shipping and handling. It is a phenomenal value. First look right now, and price goes up at the end of the day. I want to say hello to my friend Derek Wallin. He is the 4th generation of Wallin, who brings us Roberta's. And Derek, you were kind enough to send me some information on this, and as soon as I saw it, I went and ordered my set, because what you're seeing here are varieties that I'm not going to find. Forget the garden center at the grocery store. I'm not going to find these at the hardware store. I'm not going to find them even at most nurseries, right? These are unique varieties.
That is so true. You know, bring Italy,
Oh my gosh,
and the
this smells so good.
cuisine of Rome, and everything we love about that culture to your home with ease, with award-winning plants. You mentioned the tomato. Okay, we have tons of tomatoes every year for QVC. This is our first and the world's first patio container. That means you can grow it in a pot and it's happy Roma tomato. Now that's really amazing, because a lot of Roma tomato plants, they can get 5 feet tall. Now it's going to stay small but produce tons of these wonderful fruits that you see there.
All right,
on top of that,
go ahead.
What we've got is an award-winning basil plant that that has all of its leaves ready to pick in 30 days from the time of planting. And lastly, we've got oregano. Now you're getting 2 of each of these plants. They need a little bit of sun. You can put both tomatoes in one pot, both basils in one pot, and both oregano in one. And then you just have 3 pots that you put out on the deck, your patio, even a sunny window sometimes with some of the herbs. The tomatoes definitely like to be outside. But this is basically the easiest way that you can have fresh, homegrown food that tastes amazing, free of pesticides or any chemicals, because you grew it at your own home. And that's why we love this collection.
Well, I love the fact, so I love growing basil. What I don't love is having a little basil plant that doesn't perform. And then when I want to make pesto and I need, like, say, 2 cups of basil, that basically strips my whole plant, right? I use up the whole plant. Not the case here. This is a compact plant, but look at all of those leaves. Same with the oregano. I mean, imagine like you're making pasta and you can go outside and pick your own basil and oregano and those incredible tomatoes that are the first really of their kind Roma tomatoes that are designed to be grown in a container. You're getting the tomato plant, you're getting the oregano, you're getting the basil, and in 30 days you're going to be picking this. So let's go through these varieties. Maybe we could start with that tomato, Derek, because I was maybe most impressed with this. I've grown your basil and oregano before and they're amazing, but this is a special type of tomato.
That's correct. Maybe we can go over with the images for each specific variety, because these demonstrate very clearly the wonderful creations that we have here. So this is Little Napoli, the world's first container grown Roma tomato. Now, Roma tomato, these are not big like the beefsteaks, and they're not a cherry tomato. It's somewhere in the middle. And these have kind of an oblong shape to them. They have just the sweetest flavor, and this is what's used in Italy for all your pasta sauces, all your pizza sauces, all of your pizzas that just have tomato instead of a sauce, and for salad. These are one of the most fresh and sweet yet zesty tomatoes you can find on the planet, and now you can grow these anywhere in the country this year with this world's first. Now the Dolce Fresca, this is an AAF award-winning basil, and that's special because basil hardly wins awards. We feel like it's such a common thing, right? You can get it at the grocery store. However, this basil, it won awards because it's disease resistant and it takes a long time to flower, which is excellent because the longer you have till you flower, the more sweet leaves that you have to pick. And you can do things like your own homemade pesto. I mean, it's so simple. Garlic, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, and basil. You put that in a food processor and you have an exceptional meal. And then lastly is the oregano. Now, this is an amazing plant. Oregano produces so much. You can pick this and dry it. You can eat it fresh. You can put this in your salad dressings, on top of your pizza. You can, put it in with other herbs for kind of like a herbes de Provence mix. You then grill your own tomatoes, then put some basil on there. So, and oregano. And basically you have all that you need for the foundation of practically every amazing Italian dish out there.
Okay, so
and so
Derek,
many others.
Do you know how you had told me that these were really special varieties, and this is no joke. So I was selling the fountain, I'm gonna guess it was probably 30 feet away, and a little breeze came through, and I didn't see that the table was here. While I was presenting that Bernini fountain, I smelled basil, and I was like, what is that? And then I looked over and saw, now, that is true. I was very surprised. I'm actually surprised myself that I could smell this basil from like 30 feet away. This is real. I understand why this is an award-winning variety. And when you go, by the way, more than 1,000 of these have been ordered. When you go, oh my God, that is really nice. When you go to the grocery store and you want to buy fresh herbs, what do they charge you? $3-4 for one of those dried up little clamshells? It's so much nicer when you can pick your own and so much tastier. Even the oregano, this is an extra tasty variety. And then you get the tomatoes that are compact, rapid production, and give you a big bounty. Over 1,300 sets have now been ordered. Oh my gosh, smells so good. So Derek, let's talk a little bit about warranty, because even with your edible plants, you give us a gotta grow guarantee.
That's right. This is the best time to order plants with us. You're going to get them home pretty much right after you order them for most places, but you always can feel safe and happy knowing that we have our Gotta Go guarantee, where we assure your satisfaction with our perennials for 1 year and the annuals and tropicals for 90 days from the time of shipment. If for any reason your results don't match your expectations, we at Roberta's will replace your plants with new ones. We have master gardeners on the line ready to answer your questions, and you can get in touch with us with our email, phone. There's lots of ways. So we look forward to.
And I would tell anyone who got the Barber King planters, use these. You get 3 planters, 3 plants. All right, thanks, Derek.
Thank you.